Everybody. How is everyone? We're just gonna wait for 1 minute and wait for people to join in today's live. Thank you, 5 people, for joining me today in today's live stream. Let's wait for a few seconds to let's wait for a couple of people to join us today. And your comment is sent early, Ed. I have not asked for the audio and video yet, but I was going to. Thank you for the advanced feedback. How is everybody? We have 4 people. Thank you so much for joining in today's live stream. It is April 9 here, Tuesday, and it's Monday afternoon or evening your time. And thank you so much for lending me your time and join this live stream. This is going to, I aim to have this quick live stream as I have other things to do today as well. But 13 people, thank you so much. So today is April 9. Today holds a important part of our um, history of the Philippines. Like the thumbnail says, this is a commemoration of the what happened during World War II. So we are going to talk about the fall of Bataan. I don't know much about it. You guys probably know more than me. The thing is that I wish that the Philippine educational system actually give importance to educating people about the history or educating the students about the history of the Philippines. Because to be honest, I grew up in a public school. I attended public schools when I was in elementary and high school. And to be honest, this part of the history here isn't or wasn't actually taught um, back then. So I'm not so sure if it is the same in private schools, but I'm hoping that, um, happenings or things that hold significance or that is part of our history have to be imparted into every Filipino's mind so that we have an in-depth understanding of course, our history. So, yes, today is Araw ng Kagitingan or the Day of Valor. We honor the memory of the Filipino and especially the American soldiers who fought and died during this critical period of World War II. And I'm not sure if I have the dates right, but I believe they started uh, when was that? December 1941, when our then enemy, the Japanese, surprisingly attacked the Philippines just days prior, no, after the bombing of the Pearl Harbor. So they had to attack us, aiming to seize control of the Pacific. But let's talk about that later on. You guys can educate me because I'm pretty sure you know much more about it than me. So anyway, how is everybody? Thank you so much, guys, for joining me here. And yes, I am going solo today. This is a solo live stream where we are going to talk a little bit about why we are having a holiday today in the Philippines. Sacrifice is correct. Yes, we are honoring the sacrifice of our Filipino soldiers as well as the American who aided us or helped us fighting for our freedom in our homeland. Good blessed morning, Shay. Sorry that I missed the members only live chat here on YouTube. I had to do something during the chat scheduled time. That's okay, Mike. We are scheduling the live chat the YouTube live chat is every Monday, my time. So I'm going to see you next Monday, which is Sunday afternoon, your time. And again, thank you so much for the um, feedback, Ed. Hello, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. How was your Monday? How was the start of your week? I hope it was awesome, or you have an awesome start of the week. And of course, Steve, yes, you are right on time. Well, I'm always right on time, Steve. I'm always, not always, I'm never late. Only that one time when I went with Mary somewhere. Oh, when we went to the Twin Lakes and we had to tour Will. Will is one of the subscribers, our subscribers, and I was a little bit late. Actually, I was not late. I had to do something. I had to get something from somewhere, and I had to go around places, but I wouldn't consider that late. But okay, I was late one time. Hello, Giselle. Good morning. It's been a long time. I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? How is your visa going? I heard that you are going to the US soon. This is not coffee, by the way. This is water. Good morning, Shay from Florida. We got to see the eclipse, solar eclipse today here in America. Yeah. What time was that? So it was um do we get to see here? Well, it was nighttime. So yeah, that was good. That actually is a what do you call that? A memorable uh moment to experience seeing the solar eclipse. I wish I would one day. How are you, Jen or Geo? Jen and Geo. I hope you're both doing great. And of course, hello, Joe. You love your dress or shirt? Yes, this is a dress. This is actually an old dress. Thank you so much. Other things to do. What could be more important than us? Of course, you are all important to me, Chris, Ed, Joe, Steve, every one of you here. But we have another unplanned and unscheduled trip today for a couple of days. So we are going to be exploring without a map, if you know what I mean. Good evening, Shay. Have a good day. Hello, Dwayne. I hope you are doing great. And I hope that everything is going well on your end. And thank you for wishing us a good day. I think it's going to be a good day. We are doing another exploring to do today. And although it's going to be scorching hot. Hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but Kia. Thank you. Thank you for joining me here today, Kiel. I think it is the first time I've um, seen your name. I'm not sure if you're new to the family, but if you are, welcome to Life with Shay. I hope you're going to like the videos that we put out in this channel. If you're old, welcome still, because um, to be honest, it's my first time seeing your name, so I'm not sure if you are new or old, but thank you for interacting with me or with us in today's live stream. In America, they used to teach history now. history. Now it's being changed. Sad. One thing people got to learn is you can change history. You get to learn from it and let it happen again. Yes, that is correct, Jen and Gio. I just really wish that, for me personally, I think that when it comes to history, I believe that we have a little comprehension about what's going on, especially in our front yard or in our homeland. So I really think that every one of us have to be educated on what was happening then so that we have, again, an in depth understanding of our country. There is no way to learn deeply about the country but to learn its history. And I wish for every Filipino to learn or to know what we are actually celebrating or commemorating today, because I believe that not so many Filipinos know what we are celebrating today or what we are commemorating today. Everybody knows that today is holiday, but holiday for what? If you ask people on the street, chances are nobody would or nobody can even tell you uh, why is today so important in Philippine history. So yes, like I said, I really like for the Philippine education system to be imparting knowledge to every Filipino student or every student in the Philippines about the history. Not particularly or not only about World War II, but the dates that hold significance in our country. Shay, you look so beautiful today. Like your outfit showing baby. Thank you so much, Mike, for the compliment. We did not have much We did not have much world history, but I'm independently starting to learn about Philippine history. Yes, and thank you, Lexi, for sharing that. And yes, like I said, I think we have a scarcity of materials, probably not materials, but scarcity of um, not scarcity. Maybe that's not even the right term, but the education system has to really put in the what do you call that? I forgot the term, but anyway, like really impart into every Filipinos the history of the Philippines. And I don't know much about the fall of Bataan. I don't know much about the World War II and what was happening then. I only know a little, but it is not from what I learned from school, but it is also self taught. It is also from reading these books that I've read. So unfortunately, it is not something that I learned from school too, Lexi. But yes, I think that it is really very important to talk about uh, today's commemoration of the fall of Bataan. And to the Filipinos who don't know about the history, basically today, April 9, 1941, the Japanese have invaded, no, not invaded yet, but surprisingly attacked the Philippines. The Japanese or the Japanese were the enemy back then. So the Japanese was aiming or were aiming to seize the Pacific locations. So they attacked us, or they attacked the country, and in just a short period of time, they invaded the country, specifically, especially the Bataan. And at this time, the Filipino, or during the invasion, the Filipino and American troops retreated to Bataan Peninsula, and they made valiant stance against the Japanese troops, hoping to buy time for reinforcements. But the defense in Bataan only lasted several months, I guess 3 months, right? Um, and the whole fight was characterized by intense fighting, harsh conditions, and all of these hardships that the Filipinos and Americans had to go through trying to defend our country. Despite their bravery and resilience, I think, or not I think, but the defenders of Bataan were overwhelmed by the superior numbers of the troops, Japanese troops, and the gunpowder or the firepower. So, um, so because of that, on April 9, no, not April 9. Okay, so the attack happened December 1941. Okay, so April 9, 1942, after months of fierce resistance, the combined forces of American and Filipino troops surrendered to the Japanese. And there were a total of 76,000 troops, and 64 of which are Filipinos or were Filipinos, and 12,000 of those troops were Americans. And following the surrender of the to the Japanese, the Japanese subjected the prisoners, the Filipinos and the Americans, for a or to a brutal march in Bataan, and that is what we call Bataan Death March. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you Filipinos have heard of the phrase Bataan Death March, but don't really have an in-depth understanding of it. But yes, this is basically what happened. Unfortunately, only 56,000 troops, or 56,000, yeah, troops out of 76,000 were able to make it to the destination. And it was believed that there were 3,000 troops died along the way from starvation, exhaustion, and of course, mistreatment by the Japanese at the time. And it was also believed that the other numbers have flee from their captors. I was not able to follow that part. But yeah, I'm under impression that some were able to flee from their captors, and 3,000 of out of 76,000 have died again from exhaustion and mistreatment. So yeah, they were all subjected to torture and abuse, and again, many died along the way. And so basically, this the defense of Bataan, or the defenders of Bataan, had to go through this, and yeah, that's just an overview of what happened to the fall of Bataan. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys, especially the Westerners, because you do love history classes, not so much in Philippines. I'm pretty sure that you can add so many of these what I just said. So you can all educate me or educate us Filipinos of what you knew about the Philippine history. But basically, that was an overview for the Filipinos to know what basically the fall of Bataan was, or what um, Bataan Death March is. And so basically, every April 9 of every year, we do honor the sacrifice, the bravery, and the resilience of all involved in defending our country during World War II. Thank you all for your service. Let us read the comments. I have a relative buried in Mindanao from World War II. When I fly home, I'm going to see it. You know what? I forgot the name of the island. I was there, and it is actually at the mouth of Manila Bay, and it is actually, oh my god, I was there, and I was able to witness the old cannons, the guns, the rifles, and the ruins in this island. And this is such a small island with so much history, and I always forget the name. It starts with letter C, and I want to go there again. But uh, this is where the Americans, when the Americans came back to the Philippines in 1945 in full force. You guys were able to get a hold of Lady, or get Lady back first, and then you were able to also seize this. I think this is part of Bataan. Oh my God, I forgot the name. It starts with letter C. Please educate me. This is where you had done the Operation Topside. What island is this? So I went to this island, and it was so wonderful. It is such a small island, but it holds so much history. And when I was there, I was basically the only Filipino that was on tour. The rest were Westerners, and there was one Japanese. And I felt so bad because this is already in 2018. I felt so bad because there was only one Japanese in the tour, in the bus tour with us. And the tour guide was telling us how cruel the Japanese were during at the time during World War II, raping women 100 times a day. And I was looking at the Japanese, and he was kind of like, very shy. Well, Japanese in general, they're polite and shy, but he was just like looking like that the whole trip. So I felt bad, but that was history. That was back then. Everybody is friends now, right? But yeah, um, oh my god, I cannot remember the name of the island. It's where you did a Operation Topside, where you had to um um kill Japanese. I'm not sure how many Japanese were killed at this with this operation. I read it somewhere. I think it was 26,000, and probably about 2,000 American soldiers died during this time. But please educate me. I'm sure you know what I was talking about. My old dad was just a teenager on a Navy ship in World War II. He had a Navy ribbon of Philippine liberation. He died 88, wow, years ago, but I did not talk with him about this history. Um, 88, wow, that's an old age. And yes, thanks for your dad's service, Rory, for helping the Philippines. Hello, Shay. I'm lucky I get to see one of your lives. How things are going well for you and your family. Everything is doing great. Stan, I'm doing well. What about you? Sending prayers and blessings for the Filipino and Americans, their families involved in the Battle of Bataan. Yes, the eclipse in Cleveland, Ohio was an amazing view. Wow. Hello, Craig. Baby on board? No, no way. God forbid. No, no more of that, Steve. Your camera is very nice and clear. You look and sound excellent. Thank you so much, Shori. How hot is it there? Um, Wait. The other day, Joe, it was 32, 32, I think, or 33 C. And right now, at this time of the year, it is so hot in Dumaguete. Like, if I can avoid going to Dumaguete, I would. But I have things to do in Dumaguete, shopping, and all that stuff. So I have to go. But the other day, I had to go to Dumaguete and it was scorching hot. It was like 32 C. And when I went back to the mountains, it was only 27. So there's a huge difference of the temperature. Shay, were you a school teacher? If not, you should be. You should be. You have a lot to offer to the students. Thank you, Gio or Jen. I'm not a school teacher. I used to teach English to the Japanese, to Koreans. I've had students from Brazil, Thailand too, Turkey, and that part of the world, but mostly Japanese. I worked for a Japanese company for 6 years, almost 6 years. I'm not sure about being a school teacher. I have patience in general, but I don't know if I actually have patience with kids. But I can probably teach in high school, or no, maybe not high school, but probably college. When I was in Manila in 2008, I met a survivor of the Bataan Death March. It was a 65 mile, yes, exactly, 56 or 65-mile march to prison camps where a large number of people died on the trip. Yes, exactly. According to the statistics, well, they're not even sure about it too. It was believed that there were 3,000 soldiers who died during the march in Bataan. So yes, 3,000 is a lot. And imagine 56,000 were only 56,000 were able to make it to the destination, but in the destination they were also subjected, of course, to well, they were subjected to torture, and and not everyone, I believe, were able to actually do the march, the 65-mile march in Bataan. Some were also able to ride a jeep or something. But when they were able to reach to the destination, they were also subjected to torture and abuse. Shay, did you meet or talk with elderly people alive during this time? No, I'm not lucky enough to actually um, converse to. I'm not lucky enough to converse with a veteran. I wish I am or was able to actually meet a veteran and talk about their experience during the World War II. But actually, right, no, not right next to me, but only maybe 300 meters away from me, there is a, museum, and it's actually just a house, and he made a little room to put, like, not cannons but old guns from World War II. He found these old guns in Japanese shrine. He found these old guns in Japanese shrine, and bullets, old bullets, and bombs, and those things that you have to use during the war. So there is that small museum 300 meters away from me. So, wow, hello, Idol. Good morning to you. Glad your GPS didn't take you into the sea. Paul, you knew that GPS actually took me to the sea, but I was smart enough to actually stop. Shay, you're awesome. You know everything about the Bataan and Death March. You be awesome, teacher. Thank you so much for that, Gio or Jen. But I don't know everything about it. I only know a little bit about it. And yes, Corregidor Island. Um, I want to go there again. In Manila Bay, yes. It is at the entrance or at the mouth of Manila Bay. It is so beautiful to go in Corregidor Island because it is it's a national shrine, and nobody really gets to, I believe, live there because it's protected. But it is so beautiful nature wise. It is so beautiful because it's so the whole island is so green and lush and full of vegetation and all that, and also a wonderful thing to experience going there because you are setting foot of where everything happened, right? So beautiful. There were a lot of ruins over there, cannons and guns and all that things. Could have had her. Yes, that's correct. Thank you. Thank you, Stan and Paul. Shay, you are doing a great job. Excellent. Thank you so much, Kale. Kale? Hello, Shay. Hello, Michael. Great history lesson. Thank you. Thank you so much. Was it Capas? No, Corregidor. Mr. Baum. Morning, Shay and everyone. The Battle of Corregidor. Yes, that's correct. Corregidor Island. Yes, from Scotland. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Gardiner? Gardiner? Sorry. I've toured Corregidor. It's very interesting. Yes, I would love to go there again. General MacArthur escaped to Australia. I did not know that part, but I knew that once General Wainwright, Jonathan, was it Jonathan or John Wainwright, and General MacArthur surrendered the troops to the Japanese, Wainwright flee to Bataan. Hi Shay, did you sleep well? I did. Isaac, how are you? How's everything going there? Well, they televised the president at Bataan. Yes, today, to commemorate the again, or to honor the those involved during the fall of Bataan. The president always have to go to. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the place. That's Mount. Is it Mount Sinas? Anyway, so the president has to go there annually, every April 9, and then together with the governor of Luzon, I think, and other important people to commemorate this very important date. I spent my youth in Asia fighting wars which many would say were questionable. But the fight for the Philippines before my time was one to be proud of for both countries. Yes, I would love to say thank you so much for to the Americans for aiding or for sending help to help us defend our country. Hello, William, you're here. I'm going to see you soon, very soon. Great intro and tribute to the sacrifices of Filipinos and American made in Bataan. Yes, thank you so much. And how are you today, William? The largest naval, is that naval battle in World War II and by maybe in world history also took place in the Philippines. The Battle of Leyte Gulf. Yes, October 23 to 26 and 9. Yes, exactly. I've been to the MacArthur Monument on Leyte. This was when you guys came in full force to um fight the Japanese, right? I think this was a long time ago when I read this book, but um, you got no the American forces or the American force took Leyte back first, and then the rest of the country. Is it true? I think it is. Hello, Shay. How are you? I am doing great. Rio, is that how uh, to pronounce your name? I think Rio is a Korean name. Is it? Because I've had students from Korea with that name, or maybe Japanese. Thank you for doing this live stream, Shay. Our connection to the Philippines is honorable and strong, but the U.S. should allow Filipinos to travel to the U.S. without visas. Is the least we can do. Yes, please tell the um, please tell your president to give us an easy entry. And also, talking about visa, I just wish that with all that's happening during World War II, with all the torture, abuse, and all that, the least that the Japanese government can do is give us free entry. I mean, not free entry, but visa free entry, right? Like right now, it is so hard for a Filipino to enter Japan. You need to have this much of money in your bank account just to make sure that you are able to that you're not going to be a liability in their country. But I just really hope that, or wish, maybe this is just a wishful thinking, that the Japanese government is going to give us free visa. I mean, visa free entry to their country. And yes, also the Philippines. Please, I mean America. It is so hard to go to the U.S. Like we literally have to have this thick of documents to submit to your government to prove that our trip over there is legit. Shay, isn't there a father and son near you that found World War II? Yes, that's what I said earlier, Jen and Gio. 300 meters away from me, it's a house, but they designated a room, a small room, that they made a museum of, yes, war relics. So I was there twice actually. This was a long time ago, and I think it's a worth visit. It's I think it's I should go back there again. But yes, I know what you're talking about. I was there twice a long time ago, and I've seen bombs. I've seen old bombs. I've seen guns. I mean rifles, and some stuff that bullets. A lot of bullets, actually, in that museum. What I'm going to do today, I'm so busy today, Isaac. I have so many things to do today. We also have an unscheduled trip that we are gonna do today, and yeah, it's such a busy day. Mount Samat, Mount Samat. I'm not sure now. I think it is or Mount. I think it's Mount Samat. Hello, Lip. How are you? How's everything over in Hawaii? Hi, Shay from Arizona in the US. I want to come there because my father was a Marine sergeant in World War II. Yes, please. Come over to the Philippines. And, oh, I almost read the comments, all the comments. But yes, Tim, come over when you have time or when time suits you. The American Military Cemetery in Manila is the largest American military cemetery outside of the US. It's a very nice cemetery and worth a visit. I have not been there, but I hope I get a chance to visit. So, if you're married to an American, can you enter Japan with your asawa as long as you have a joint bank account? And would that help to go into other countries? As long as we have Philippine passport, Geo, it would be harder for us to get to a country that needs for us to get a visa from. It doesn't really matter if we are married to whatever nationality, um, even American. So as long as we have a Philippine passport, it still is, the law still applies. We still need to um, prepare this thick of documents. Our passport, I'm not sure now, but our passport is such very far from the list of the strongest passport the in the world. It's raining here. I see. That would be nice weather for a cup of coffee, Lip. Morning, young lady. Hello, Ken. Hello, Rocky. My grandfather served in the Philippines during the war. He would not talk about the experience. Must have been very horrific. I'm pretty sure it was. Um, but it would have been actually very nice to actually encounter and interact with a veteran, or yeah, a veteran from that war. But yes, I can understand how traumatic and how horrific it is from all the people involved during that battle. What's the name again? I went there. I went to the museum. That guy knows his history. Ah, you went to the museum here, Joe. I wanna go back there again. Maybe when we get back from our little trip today. There is a national museum, Pilar. Where is Pilar, Paul? Is that part of Bataan? Shay, do you still keep in touch with? Ah, she. No, we hardly communicate. Mike, we hardly communicate. I should actually be uh interacting with her more. But I did greet her a happy birthday. I think that was just last week. Yeah. It's in BGC, before BGC. Okay. I skip your comment. Okay, let me go back. Again, guys, if I skipped any of your comments, that is unintentional. Sometimes your comments appear on my screen late, or it does not appear at all. So if I skip your comments, please don't get disappointed, because it is 100% unintentional. But I think I did read two of your comments, Isaac. Oh, okay. Yes, I think that's it. I think that's Mount Samat, right? That the president is, where the president is right now, to honor the veteran. I mean, to honor the people involved in the battle, Bataan Death March. Alrighty, I was able to read all of your comments. Wow, it's already 43 minutes. Time went that quick. So, how is everybody? Um, Enjoy your live chat and videos and your shorts. Thank you so much, Jen and Gio. For those that do not know yet, I just put out a video a few hours ago. It's a semi documentary about call center experience of my friends' call center experience, rather. So I hope if you have not watch that yet, please do so. And your likes, comments, and shares are going to really help boost that video and this channel too. So every time you interact in somebody else's video, that is going to be a big help to them or to us. And thank you so much. Hello, Critter Hunter. Belated happy birthday. How young are you now? Happy birthday, Justin. Paul, Mount Sama. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Mount Samat National Shrine. Samat or Dambana. Mm. Shrine of Valor is a historical shrine located near the summit of Mount Samat in the town of Pilar province. All right. Thank you for that history lesson, Paul. Americans and Filipinos have a shared history, although many people we were never taught it. Most of it is good. Some of it America could have done a little better. Yes, I know some that is not so good story between Americans and Filipinos. But that was the past, right? These are all history, and everybody's friends now. And the important thing, the most important thing, is that everybody is friends. Nobody is fighting except that big country right there, bullying everybody. I could not believe there are that many call centers near you. Not near me, but the entire country, Steve. So there are so many call centers in the Philippines, and I was not. I was actually also shocked that there are more than 1 million call centers. I mean, call center support agents working in call centers. That much. I mean, that many. And yeah, but it's not really shocking though, because it is a decent job and it pays very well. It pays well compared to other corporate jobs in the Philippines. And if I'm correct with this, I think it pays better than being a nurse in the Philippines. I guess the nurses in the Philippines are only getting like 18,000 pesos a month. But if you're a call center representative, you get, like Mira was saying in the video, the sky's the limit. As long as you are very diligent, very hardworking, we have incentives going on. And if you are doing a lot of overtime works, and you are, especially in the call center, no, not call center, but especially in the account that I work with, we were tasked to upsell products. So every time you upsell products, you always have a commission. So if you are a call center agent or a call center representative, your pay, it varies monthly, because again, it depends on your incentives. It depends on your overtime works or how much your commissions are. But again, the sky is the limit. Representative earns more than a supervisor. And yeah, so if you're a representative, you earn the basic pay. When I was working in a call center, my basic pay was always at 10,000 pesos. But you know, if you're again very hardworking, you can earn at least 30K a month. And it is way more than a Filipino nurse earns in the Philippines. If I ever get enough money, me and my cousin could come visit to the Philippines. Yes, Isaac, the door is open for you. Please come. Thank you so much for the history. I always like history. I love history lessons, but we're not getting as much history lessons in our education Philippine educational system. I'm not really so sure in the private schools, but in public schools where I went, there wasn't that much of history lessons. The Memorial Shrine Complex was built to honor and remember the gallantry of Filipino and American soldiers who fought against the Imperial Japanese. Okay, thank you. We learn from our past, and it's fine to admit you could have done better, not to blame, but to understand and make the same mistakes again. Yes, exactly. We learn from our mistakes. That's the only way to learn things. 38. Oh, wow. I'm still older than you. Again, belated happy birthday. I hope you had an awesome birthday celebration, Justin. Guys, please please greet greet Justin a happy birthday. When I call T-Mobile, I always get Manila call center. Best call center. I talk to a lot of call centers are based in Philippines for American companies. Yes, a lot of call center representatives are from Philippines and India. When the call center industry actually just started in the Philippines, the India was actually leading in that industry. But I think the Philippines surpassed that like many years ago. Shay, you're only 29. Well, I think I'm 15. My mind is 15, although I'm 40. Okay. Ah, alrighty. I'm going to end this live stream at 7, exactly 7 a.m. I'm not behind with the comments. I've actually already read all of the comments. So I'm going to end this live stream soon. So 32 people, thank you so much for joining this live stream. And I hope that a lot, not a lot, because I don't have a lot of Filipino, audience, but I hope Filipinos have learned a little, just a tad bit of the Bataan lesson today. Mine is on Philippine Independence Day. Yeah, sorry to break you the news. I am 40. I'm old. Shay, some of the best caring nurses that I worked around were Filipinas. Thank you for your live stream. Have a great, enjoyable, blessed day. Thank you so much, Mike. And yes, Filipinos are known to be nurses in the other countries. And I saw it somewhere in the comment section in one of my older videos that said something like, I don't know, I think it was laughing at Filipinos being so low compared to Indians, and that Filipinos are only known for being nurses, and yeah, only known for being nurses. I'm sorry to break you the news, whoever that was. We have scientists working in the US right now. They could be working in the Philippines, but they're working in the US or other parts of the globe. We have engineers, we have doctors, we have all those sorts of professions. They're probably not well known, but we also have other we have Filipinos that are also have these professions. Although we are so known of being domestic workers in different countries and nurses, but there's nothing wrong with it. These are decent jobs, and these are jobs that do not need to be laughed at. I mean, I mean, I don't know what country that guy is from. Maybe he's Indian, or I don't know, but he was comparing Indians and Filipinos. There's no need to compare. First of all, both of these countries are Asians, right? And there's no need to compare anybody. But again, to be laughing at these professions, and also people looking down to people who work in call centers, what is there to laugh about? I mean, to laugh at. These are hardworking people, um, earning, trying to make ends meet, and they're not out on the streets selling drugs, selling their body, selling their souls. These are decent people working a decent job, so there's no reason to laugh at it, to laugh at them. Wow. Mm, thank you. You too, Isaac. You too, Stan. I hope you'll have a wonderful night. Have a nice day. Thank you. I am 62. My mind is 108, I think. No, you're not. You don't even look 62, Joe. Come on. Have an awesome day. Can't wait to see a video on your travel today. Thank you for the history class shared on my Facebook for other veterans to see. Thank you so much for sharing this live stream, Gio. I do appreciate that, and thank you so much, all of you, 32 people, 30 people, for interacting with me today. I do not do much live streams anymore, but I wish I can do more actually, but we will see. I'm going to a place, an island today that has a scarcity of technology. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to have a reception or even data today and tomorrow. Yes, that Philippines life, Michael from that Philippines life always have a wonderful video about the Philippines. And yes, like Steve said, I have not watched it, by the way, but yes, Steve said that he had a video of him in Bataan. So if you're interested, please take a look at it. Who is it? Paul. We are not allowed to judge others. They're only one person that judge us. Remember that, everyone. Don Laurel. Really? Thank you, Luditi Island? Luditi? Um, I'm not sure what that is. No, I've not heard of that. But maybe you're talking about Leyte, or Corregidor, Corregidor. That's pronounced as Corregidor. Alrighty, everyone. It is almost 7 p.m. 7 a.m. It's a rush day today for me because I have to pack my things for a trip. I'm not even sure how many days is this trip. Nobody told me how many days is this trip. Mary. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. 35 people. Wow. Thank you. I hope you'll take time. I'm ending the live stream now, but to those of you, I hope you'll take time rewatching this live stream, and also especially to the Filipinos to learn a little bit of why we are um what we are celebrating today. And Tom, I'm sorry, I'm ending the live stream. Hi, hello. You are late, but thank you so much for joining. And now, person. Oh, okay. I see. Sorry about that. That's a new vocabulary for me. Okay, thank you. All right, great live today, Shay. Thank you so much. Alrighty, everyone. I'm going to see you next live stream. I'm not going to say when because I'm not sure when. Alrighty, thank you. See you guys.